Blessed be my lovelies, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be setting up November in my bullet journal. Now, I said in October that I wanted to make October and November very similar because October is my favorite month, but November is my birth month. So I'm using some of the same materials. I'm definitely using the same sticker sheets. I'm basically finishing them on the cover page, and I'm adding in a flare that'll separate it. So I'm taking some purple paper. This is actually paper, if you remember. This is actually painted mixed media paper from my February setup. And yes, I still have it because I didn't use most of it. So I was like, I can find another use for this. So I'll just save it until I find that use. And lo and behold, months later, I found a use for it. And this cover page kind of went a bit wonky-er than I thought it would. I really should have I should have moved the purple paper in more, like down the page more, up the page more, just make that middle bit a bit smaller so that there was more of it peeking out behind the black, because I measured the space for how big I wanted the black strips to be. But then I was like, I changed my mind and wanted to put something underneath the black. I was only guesstimating where the purple was going. And because I use, extra strength glue sticks, once that stuff is down, babes, it's not coming up, especially if it's on paper of the same texture. I would risk ripping both pages, both sheets, if I did that journal page and the cardstock, if I tried to rip it back up. And I actually folded the black paper before I cut it, but then obviously because I changed my mind about halfway through cutting, not even cutting, like just after cutting, I was like, this looks a bit plain, I want to put something underneath it. Doing that made the black strips too big. I'm finishing off the Halloween sheet, the witchy set sheet, and the pumpkin sheet on the front page. And I've saved one of the pumpkins for the notes page that's on the next spread, and most of the dots are on the cover spread as well. It's a bit of a mess, but I really like how it connects October and also still has like a little flair of me, like this is my month, if that makes sense. So decorating the cover page took a lot of time, and I did save you guys that time by cutting out me taking absolutely forever to get the stickers off of the sheet, because the pages that I'm using are actually miscuts. They've cut too deep, so it's taking up layers of the backing sheet along with the sticker. So I have to actually finagle and get a nail in between the sticker and the backing sheet to get it off the page, and that takes quite a bit of time. So I've cut all of that out for you. And to connect the 2 months even more, I added the white dots to the black like I did in October after the fact, because it looked a bit empty. Like, sure, the stickers added, but the space still felt empty because the black is so stark. So I added the white dots, with some being bigger than others, to fill in the space. And then I used a sticker from a Happy Planner sticker book that I have for the month. I was contemplating writing it myself, but then I was like, I truly cannot be bothered to figure out how to do this properly. So I'm gonna just use this because it's here, and then I can just color it in, because the color that I wanted to use for November is the dark plummy color, and that would cover the black on the black lines on the sticker really well, or they'd be close enough in tone that they'd blend really well and you wouldn't be able to tell that it's a sticker. It just looked like I hand wrote it, even though you literally just watch me fill it in. So now we're on to the projects and tasks. My projects and tasks page has shifted a little bit. I believe October was the first time I tried this out, where I changed. No, that can't be right. Let me double check before I lie to y'all. August was where I introduced this new layout. it feels like August didn't happen, truly. August is where I introduce this layout where I've sectioned everything into its own little section that's adjustable based on how many things I need at month. And so I've just done my little labels on some scrap piece of sticker paper using a Sharpie fine tip purple marker to match the dark purple that I pulled in and the purple of the washi tape, as well as some of the purples from the stickers on the cover page and the actual purple painted mixed media pages as well. So I'm not penning in the things on my projects and task list because I wasn't actually 100% sure if I had everything I needed on that yet. So I just left it penciled so that afterwards, after I record the video, I can triple check. I just penciled in the general amount that I usually have just so I have an idea of the spacing. But the sticker paper that I use for the labels of the sections, I can easily just take it up and reposition it if I need to. It's the vinyl sticker sheet that I use. This is the projects and tasks page and the notes page as well next to each other. Very simple, very quick and easy. Now for the monthly grid of November. We are going through and labeling everything first before I forget. And this time I actually accidentally put the label in the spot that I was supposed to be putting it in from the very beginning. So I've thrown myself for a spin when it comes to flipping back to my projects and tasks because I'm so used to the label being on that page that whenever I flip back to the beginning, I'm flipping back to the cover page instead of the projects and tasks, which I don't know if I'm all that fussed about it, to be honest, because I was like, okay, cool, now I can try this idea that I had months ago now, this realization that I had, and see if it actually does make sense in my head. Still a bit iffy and rough, so I'll let y'all know when I plan December how it went. When I spend an entire month flipping back and forth like that. Hopefully I actually use my stuff. I check in often enough. But yes, the November monthly grid is going to be incredibly simple because guess what? I did not plan ahead and save some of these stickers from the sticker sheets for this. I used them all on the cover page and the last ones on the notes. And it's a mess. I wanted to go back in after the fact and fix the first E in November on the cover page because I borked it. It's a bit too big to make sense. It's supposed to actually be a little bit lower, like the second E, but just went with the flow of the pen, to be 100% honest with you. So it didn't actually turn out all that even, all that similar. I don't necessarily mind. I think it adds a little bit of flair. I think it's a great example of who I am as a person. A bit wonky, but I'm still legible. And I used the purple washi tape to bring some more of that back. Sticking with the theme is reusing elements, so that's what I've done. And I've used the very last of these stickers, the dots, to fill in the space around November. And now on to a flip through of our current month, October. So it's actually been going pretty well with filling in these spreads. I'm truly, I feel like I'm in my element. I don't know what it is about these spreads. I don't know what it is about this month, but I have just been getting stuff done. It's kind of strange. It's kind of weird. I'm not used to being productive. Now we're on to the first weekly spread of November. I've done my column setup where I just divide the pages into 2 columns, so I get 4 columns of spread. And I have 2 spreads for that. Like I said, going very simple because I'm going to add decorations later on, more decorations afterwards when I take the empty spread pictures for the Instagram, which I truly need to actually get onto. I'm supposed to do that today, but I have it written down for tomorrow because I'm supposed to record like 4 videos today. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. I truly don't. But I'm using some day headers available on my shop and some number stickers also available on my shop in square because I finished the circle ones. And I'm just going in and labeling the days and then handwriting in the notes and thoughts section and using some of that purple washi tape again to fill in some space at the bottom, and using the 679 Tombow to add a little bit of sparkles and some flower-like situations to it all. As we go through the flip through of the month, I would like to thank you all for joining me today. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye 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 bye.